Welcome to PaleriderTV. Yeah, we got another little talking video coming up here. Made a major decision this morning. I think I believe, I'm not going to second guess it now. I already made it, and I'm going to stick with it. And yeah, I've been having issues with the truck. It's broke down in Hickory for a week in the hotel room and everything. So that put a hurting on the old escrow money and everything with the hotel room, the eating, and man, it was quite expensive. Plus, no income coming in. The part I paid for, that wasn't the issue. That was less than $100. The maintenance or the labor and the the parts were like what $760 or something. So that wasn't a big deal. It was just everything else. The loss of revenue for a week, the hotel room, and the eating out every night. That was expensive. So, got the truck back and everything. But still, I still been having some issues. And, the accident there in Memphis, the day before I broke down in Hickory, when that car took my bumper out, then we got the report back the other day, and come to find out the guy didn't have any insurance. He did get a ticket for expired tags and no insurance, but that don't help me any. So this morning I'm doing my pre-trip, open the hood, and there's on this truck, these T660s, there's this like a hydraulic bar or something that helps you open and close it. Makes it easier to open, and it'll just slowly go down when you close it. Well, I opened it this morning, the hood, to check my oil and the water and everything, and I heard this loud noise, and it was coming from that bar or whatever you want to call it. So I was looking at it, I said, well, it's still there, so there's nothing wrong with it. Maybe I just opened the hood too fast or something. Then I checked the oil and the water and everything, went to close it, and that thing snapped. It snapped off down there where it's connected towards the frame, in the same area that car ran into me over there. I said, well, that probably had something to do with that. Probably just broke it enough to last a little while, and boom, it's gone now. So I don't know how to get it back on there or anything. And I said, well, I'm going to have to go ahead and put this thing in the body shop. And our insurance here at the company I'm leased with, their insurance is, I have a $2,000 deductible. So if I got the bumper fixed and that hood thing fixed, I would at least have to pay $2,000. But I could probably live with that. The part I can't live with is the downtime. I can't afford another week or two. Who knows how long it's going to be in the shop, a body shop. Now, you might be talking a week, a month, who knows? So I really can't do that. Everything was already kind of low from the breakdown in Hickory. So I made a decision that I am going to park this truck and start another truck, another lease on another truck. What can go wrong? I paid 3 of them off over here. I'm sure I could do another one with no issues. Now, I really didn't want to go that route, but I guess I want to have to now, but more or less, it's no big deal. I can do it because I figured usually there are 3-year leases over here. So in 3 years, That'll put me right up close to enough to retirement age anyway. Retire for good. But see, now, you know, I've been talking, semi-joking about being semi-retired and coming off the road and all that. Not all ready for that right now, so I'm going to have to keep going. And the truck is just, this truck here is just, you know, starting to get costly. It has over 1 million miles on it now, so, you know, everything's starting to fall apart. I have a couple, I got a cab airbag that's leaking, and I need to get that fixed. I'm going to need at least 4 drive tires coming up. That's not cheap. The window over here, the passenger window, I think the motor went out in it. It don't work anymore. It's stuck in the up position, so that sucks. And all that's going to have to be fixed sooner or later, and just, you know, putting a lot of money in this thing when it's going to probably fall apart sooner than later anyway. So I went ahead and made the decision to get another truck. I need to check tomorrow over there and see what's available, and maybe if they have anything available for lease right now. If they don't have anything available, I guess I'm going to just have to deal with this truck till they get something. But man, the hood, you can't open the hood. I mean, you can open it, but it's heavy. There's nothing to assist you to help it open with the hydraulic arm thing on there. Then you can't open it too far because it'll get away from you and it'll fall all the way over and probably break off completely. So I said, I can't do that. You know, the other stuff that I need to get fixed, you know, so I made the decision to go ahead and bite the bullet and jump in head first again with another lease. So what trucks they have available, or it would probably be a toss up between another ProStar or a T660, T680. See, I always liked this truck here, but if you ever driven a T660 before, you know if you don't have the big sleeper on there, you know the sleeper, there's not a lot of room. Plus, there's not a lot of room in the truck. And this truck here, it has the single axle drive, and didn't have a lot of issues with that. It didn't really matter, but it seemed like it would have issues when you were heavy. It would seem it would just put a lot of strain and everything on the drive line with just that single axle trying to pull all that weight. And sometimes you get in a place, dropping a hook in, and if the pavement was wet, the tires would just spin and bounce. Gravel was bad for dropping a hook into a trailer, and if you had a little slope to get under the trailer, tires would just spin in the gravel, and you had to get your running start to at least get the fifth wheel under the trailer, get you some traction, then you could, you know, go and hook up. And I remember that place up in Tennessee over there near Knoxville, or was it Chattanooga, one or the other. I went to pick up a load, and the way the docks were, you know, it went up a hill, then the docks kind of flattened out a little bit, then there was the docks. So I even had an empty trailer, and he goes, okay, get in door number 3 or whatever it was. So I came around, and I was at the bottom of the hill there, so I was getting up. Then by the time you have to start slowing down to make sure you don't slam into the dock, the tires, no traction, no weight on that single drive axle, and I tried, and I just couldn't get in that dock. I finally had to tell him, I said, I can't get in your dock. I got that single drive truck. So as far as the single drive truck, I had my experience with it. And I'll never get another truck with single drive. So never worked weird for me. Then if it was raining or something and you were light or bobtailing or heavy and you're at a red light, like he was doing burnouts and stuff, you know, and you had to be careful the tires wouldn't spin. So I'm sure that wasn't good on the drive line either. So no more single axle. Well, that's the deal with that. So I'm not talking crap about my truck. Love my truck, but just beat up. You know, the guy took out the bumper. It's all beat up. That piece from the hood's hanging down now where you can see it. And it's crazy. So that's a major decision. The major decision that I made this morning, and I'll check everything out tomorrow to see if I can get something, find something. Maybe they have something somewhere else, but I don't want just anything. I want to check it out first and take it out for a test drive, all that stuff. You know, we'll check everything like I did this one. This one was good to go when I got it, man. Good to go. Nice truck, and ran good and all that. And it wasn't long after that when I had to get my whole DEF system replaced. And luckily it was still under warranty as far as the leasing company, so they took care of all that. And whew, but again, I was down for like a week there in Tennessee. So it was crazy. So we have to you know, do the escrow, maintenance escrow, do them again and all that. So I said, well, if I paid off 3 of them, I won't have any issues with another one. But like I said, I wasn't really planning on doing this. I wanted to slow down a little bit, maybe even retire, maybe even sell this truck. That's what I really wanted to do when I paid this one truck off, was just sell this and come off the road. But things happened, didn't make that possible. So we're going to plan B. I still got a few years of me out here on the road, so I think I can do it. Plus, I don't know, man. Trucks like, man, it'll beat you to death too. When I was riding in with Thomas yesterday during the convoy, I couldn't believe how smooth that ride was. I'm not used to that smooth of a ride, and so I'll take it off the road. Maybe somebody will buy it. I don't know. I'll put it up for sale. See if anybody wants it. Maybe they can give me something for it, but you know, we'll see. So I guess I'll be doing another video tomorrow evening or Tuesday or something. Give an update on this new. Well, it's not a new truck, used truck lease issue. So I think that's it. Is there anything else? Oh, we'll talk about the convoy, man. The convoy video, it's not doing too well. I think I checked it a while ago, and I don't think it's hit 100 views yet. So that's why I put out that last video about the mistakes I made on that video, man. I wasn't happy at all with the outcome of that video, but uploaded what I had anyway. And I was just kind of aggravated and frustrated about all that. And then the truck thing snapping this morning. And I can't afford the downtime. I can't. And for a truck, you know, this old and everything, I don't know, just throwing money away, I guess. I don't know. But I just went ahead and made the decision this morning. I'm not going to second guess it. I made it. I talked to her. I called Mrs. Palerider this morning. I woke her up out of bed this morning because I had to find out if I was going to wait till tomorrow to check in over there. I had to tell them I can't cover that load going to Tyler, Texas. I was supposed to take. So, but they weren't mad about that. I told them sorry for the late notice and all that. So they said it's fine. we got you pushed out till you can check in with dispatch tomorrow, let them know what's going on. Alright, so that's that. So that's the story. Major moves, major decisions. You never know. The old Pale Rider might be in a T680. I don't know. Or maybe another Pro Star. Now, the thing about the truck, some of the Pro Stars, I think, have the electric APU or EPU, whatever that's called. So I'm kind of wanting that on my next truck because I'm tired of having to idle all the time. And another thing about this truck, you know, colder weather's on its way. Every year when you turn the heat on this truck, the inside of the windows get some kind of film on them. So I think it's a heater core making all that antifreeze or something come on the inside of the windows. Because, man, the side windows you can deal with. It's the windshield, when it gets on the inside of the windshield, and you want to drive at night, you can't hardly drive at night because all that glare comes into with the lights coming your way. It's blinding. And every morning I had to get up and clean the inside of the windshield just because I ran the heater. So I got tired of that. And so plus the lights are old and yellowed and just can't hardly see at night. Plus my eyes are old anyway. That's probably what the main issue. But that's another thing about this truck here. But I didn't really want to spend the money to get that looked at either. So I don't know. Here I am whining again. But that's the major decision. I'm gonna get off here. Major decision, rambling around, and that's it. Just want to do a little video and let everybody know what I was talking about on my post from earlier. That's it. So everybody have a good day. Check for the updates. Stay safe.